Sometimes when you're shooting on location, you may have to place your subject in an area where the background is going to be a lot brighter than the light falling on your subject. If you have to frame a person or your subject up in this way, you're going to want to bring some light in, and you can do that by using a reflector. Now you can use a professional reflector, and they come in many different sizes and types. Some are just silver, some white, some are two-tone with silver on one side and gold on the other. And they're convenient because they fold up and they're compact. You can sometimes even, they're small enough to stuff in a camera bag. And they work great for bringing in some light to increase the exposure on your subject. If you don't want to use a reflector, or if you don't want to purchase a professional reflector, I should say, you can go to an art supply store and you can purchase some foam core, some white foam core. This stuff is really cheap and you can get it in pretty much any size you want. And it works just the same way. And what it does is it brings light in and fills in dark spots on your subject to increase that exposure on them to almost even them out with your background. Now if you're on location and you have to place your subject in an area that's kind of shadowy or is all in shadow, and it's hard to bounce light in there with a reflector or some foam core, you can use a portable light. And portable lights are kind of handy because, well, they're portable and you can charge up a battery pack and they'll run off these battery packs for a certain amount of time, or if you have a long enough extension cord, they'll run off AC power as well. They're great because you can hold them right in your hand and bring the light in to exactly where you want it, and some of them you can even increase or decrease the intensity of the light. But more important, when using one of these handheld lights or these portable lights, is to put a daylight color correction gel over the light so it balances out with the color that your camera is white balanced to. If you find yourself in a situation where your subject is brightly lit by the sun, but the background is in real deep shadow, but you want to get a nice detail from this background, what you need to do is decrease the amount of light that's hitting your subject. You can do this by using a diffuser. Diffusers come in all shapes and sizes. You can buy professional ones that kind of fold up and fit in a nice little case. You can mount these to C-stands or light stands, or have friends hold them if you need to. You can also go the cheaper route and use a bed sheet if you want to. But the main purpose of the thing is to decrease that light so your subject is evenly lit with the background. Something to consider while you're shooting on location and it's a sunny day is using the sun to your advantage and using it as kind of another light in your kit. If you want to use the sun as, say, like a key light, you have your subject with the sun hitting them on the right side. What you want to do is bring a bounce card or reflector in on the left side to fill in the shadows. You have your key and your fill. If the sun is behind your subject and acting as a backlight, what you can use is some foam core reflector and bring that in front of your subject to even out the light that's being cast on your subject.